Yeah, guys, so I wanted to talk about traveling and training. There is a lot of problems with traveling while training, and I have learned that over the past 6 weeks. So the first problem is like systemic fatigue. You might think that systemic fatigue and like central nervous fatigue when you're traveling is decreased because you're enjoying yourself, you're relaxing, you're having fun. But I mean, depending on the kind of traveling you're doing, obviously. But if you're exploring, if you're adventuring, if you're experiencing new things, a new culture, it's actually going to be probably more strenuous doing that alongside training as well. So your body doesn't get to fully recover. That is the first problem. The second problem is your setup. And I mean, it's pretty common knowledge, pretty common sense that if your setup is constantly changing, then you're not going to get into a good like equilibrium, homeostasis with your training. You're not going to get into that routine that you kind of really benefit from when you're at home and you've got the same setup every single day, every single week. So right now, like, this is my setup. Here's this pull-up bar. It's not too bad actually. It's probably one of the best ones I found, but the bar's thin and I can do handstands on this ground, but it's kind of gravelly. It's not the worst I've had so far, but it's not ideal for training and for progressing, right? I haven't actually tested I've only just warmed up. I haven't actually tested my handstands yet, but yeah, there is a lot of problems with traveling. And even though you can have a really good time, if you are looking to like really progress as fast as possible, but you also got that desire for training and for progressing in training and traveling as well, then you're just naturally, you're not going to do the best that you can. And that's okay, you know, it's about balance. But yeah, find the best possible setup you can, but don't get down about it. Like, you've got to kind of accept defeat. It's not going to be perfect. And this is what I've learned a lot about traveling. I thought that I would make lots of videos and I'll document how fast I'm progressing because I'm no longer working and like I'm back home with my job and I've got more time and everything to focus on my diet. I mean, that's another thing as well, like, but yeah, that isn't the case. Yeah, that other thing is sleep. So when you're not in your bed and you're changing location, your sleep's not going to be as good. That also will contribute to the central nervous system fatigue I'm talking about. Diet as well. I mean, here in Japan, it's really hard because two main problems regarding portion size. So naturally here, there are smaller people. The portions are going to be smaller because of that. Secondly, there's less like gym culture and there's less like fat people. So less people, the general calorie requirement for the average person is much lower. And secondly, they have a habit of like purposely eating small portions and this cute little portion, it's all about presentation. It's great, it's nice if you don't care about your calories, but it's hard. And same with supermarkets. Obviously when you're traveling, you're gonna have different cultures, you're gonna have different foods. It's going to be less reliable. You got to experiment to see what works. I mean, for me, it's just like big bowls of pasta is the best to carb up and get a bit of protein, just throw whatever in there. But yeah, it's not ideal. Like, even like this is one inconvenience that I kind of look back at and I find funny, but it was annoying me last night because I was so hungry. I walked like 20k steps and I was super hungry at the end of the day, even though I've eaten out twice. And I cooked this big bowl of pasta in this pan. The pan was only just big enough, and this Airbnb I'm staying at, which is quite nice. But in every aspect, it's designed for like smaller people, including like the height of the door frame and everything. So you've got this smaller pan, also got a smaller bowl. So my bowl of pasta, I had to go back to the kitchen twice to fill up my bowl with the pasta I had remaining. Just like one of those things, it just proves that it's hard in Japan, but you got to make it work. You got to find a balance. Anyway, I'm going to start my session, but yeah, you've got to kind of accept defeat when traveling. In certain ways, you might have a really good routine going, but generally, for the most part, it's hard. So yeah,